What's up, everyone? I am here today to do a deck profile on Ghostrick cards. This is a Yu-Gi-Oh profile, by the way, not Magic. I'm sorry about the box, but it goes really well with my card sleeves. All right. Well, this is my Ghostrick deck profile. If I'd ever go to a tournament or something, this is what I'd use. This deck is completely up for edit. I do not claim anything to know everything on this, but if you guys want, you can edit my deck. Leave me some comments. Tell me if I could edit it better. So I'll be back and we can almost help each other out. All right, I've got my deck box open up, and as you can see, gray card sleeves. It matches. Alright, so, I don't have, a mat or anything, I'm just using, a little wooden table, but, alright, first of all, because it's easy to get monsters out in this deck, I find it nice to have an obelisk and a slifer in my deck. I use slifer and obelisk together against my friends, but legal tournament rules I hear say you can only use one, so I don't know if I'd go for Slifer or go for Obelisk, but this is tournament version Obelisk, this is first edition Slifer, so this one's not allowed in tournament play. It even says so on the card, but this Obelisk is, so that's the first two cards on my list. Alright, starting off with Ghostrick monsters. Level 1s you want. 1, Ghostrick Jack Frost. If you're attacked, you can special summon him in defense, and by doing so, it flips your opponent's monster. So that's nice. Remember, this deck is completely up for edit. 1, Ghostrick Lantern. Same effect, except it only works with no real effect to it. It's just you summon him and it negates attack. And 1, Ghostrick Mummy. This card basically lets you special summon once per turn extra, only dark monsters. He works with this next combo in 3s. 3 Ghostrick Skeletons. The reason you want to play 3 Ghostrick Skeletons is if you already have 3 cards out on the field, summon Mummy for 4, and then special summon Skeleton, and then you'll be able to flip him on your first turn. And what happens is, when he's flipped, all Ghostrick monsters on your field, face up, face down, your opponent banishes that many off the top of their deck, so that's actually really nice. I've OTK'd my friends and stuff like that with that. 3 Nekamusenes. When she's flipped, level 4s and lowers are turned to defense, and all level 4 or lowers summoned are flipped to defense on your opponent's side. 3 Wishes. Once per turn, you can choose to flip an opponent's monster face down. 3 Yukionas. When she is destroyed by battle or by card effect, the monster that destroyed her is flipped into face down defense for the game and cannot change his battle position, so it's kind of nice. 3 Yetis, because when he's flipped, you can pick a monster, including himself, and it's safe from attacks and card effects for 1 whole turn, so until the end of your opponent's next turn. 3 level 1 Spectres. If you're attacked, you can special summon him in defense, negate the attack, and also you get to draw 1 card. No, wait, it's not attacks. It's if a monster is destroyed. And then 3 Steins. No matter what profile you see, you're always going to see 3 Steins. Basically, when he deals damage, whether it be direct or whether it be by battle, as long as he deals damage, you get to search your deck for 1 Ghostrick spell or trap. 3 Jiangshis. Once again, any deck profile you'll see this, but interesting fact, Jiangshi means hopping vampire. This is actually a hopping vampire. So, yeah, basically, for however many Ghostricks are on the field, when it's flipped, you get to summon a monster that's that level lower. So basically, you just need 3. But even if you just have her, when she's when she is attacked, before Jiangshi is attacked, it's automatically flipped. So you get to search. So search out a Spectre. Even if it's just her, search out a Spectre, summon it directly, and draw a card. That's not bad. All right, on the spells. One rank up magic Numeron Force. Pulled that out of a pack, by the way. That's really nice. I'll get into detail with that later. For a certain Xyz monster. One Swords of Concealing Light if you want to go for broke. One Monster Reborn in case you lose your skeleton. Like, this whole deck revolves around skeleton almost, so. Shifting Shadows. At the price of 300 life points, you can change around all monsters on your field through defense. So, yeah, that works. Once again, that's just to keep your skeleton alive. 3 Ghostrick Mansions. You and your opponent cannot attack face down defense position monsters or Ghostricks you control, but can attack you directly if all Ghostrick monsters you control are face down. I mean, all monsters you control face down. That works for either side. That can work on your side or their side. So, like, again, Swords of Concealing Light, like, that is like just total broke OTK right there. So, hold on. I dropped my box. Similar to that is the new card that just came out, Ghostrick Museum. Same effect, except when you're attacked, instead of halving it like halving the attack like Ghostrick Mansion does, except for Ghostrick monsters, monsters that attack are flipped face down, except for Ghostrick monsters. No, it's all. That way you can flip them face down to use their effects. That's right. Now, I know this isn't in every walkthrough, but this card is definitely almost necessary for this deck. The Nightmare, Labyrinth of Nightmare. Every turn, every card is flipped. So if your entire team is face down when you end your turn, they're all flipped face up. So if you have a skeleton, by chance, you already right there and just flip for skeleton. Even if it's just one, that's just one less card they have. And then it's their turn. They can't attack your Ghostricks because they're face up and because of Ghostrick Mansion. Then your next turn, it flips them all face down, so you can still flip them and then use their effects to flip them back face down. End your turn, and it flips them all up because of the Nightmare of Labyrinth of Nightmare. So that works. Ghostrick Go Round. This works with Skeleton as well. You can either flip one Ghostrick monster you control face down and flip your opponent's monster face up. That's good for like avoiding Man-Eater Bug and stuff like that, because that only affects like if it is destroyed. That's also a good card to use in here to like troll the hell out of people. Or second effect, because you can see they kind of right there, it's got 2 spots about them. Second effect, you can flip a monster face up and flip a monster on your opponent's side face down. So Skeleton 5 if you have. Like, don't pull out Skeleton until you have 5. That's like a no-brainer almost. But Wolf in Sheep's Clothing. Reveal level 1 from your hand. Special summon it. So like if you have Spectre, special summon, draw 1. But then you get to search through your deck for a level 1 with the same name. So that kind of works if you have more than one Spectre, which is why I run 3. Call the Haunted in case you lose Skeleton, like my Monster Reborn, it works. I mean, of course, if I ever played in tournament, I have to take out Monster Reborn, unless they limit it to 1, but, then you want 3 Ghostrick Scares, because Scare is, you flip up as many monsters on your side of the field as you want, your opponent flips that many down for every Ghostrick monster, so if you're running a whole Ghostrick deck like I am, it flips them all. Yeah, so that works. Plus, if you have Skeleton, it's like, I flip Skeleton, use this effect to flip it back face down. Freaking Ghostrick Scare, flip them all face up, and your turn with Labyrinth of the Nightmare, it's all flipped back down. If your opponent destroys it, they take 5 cards, if anything. Next turn, they're all flipped up. Use their effect to flip them back face down, flip Skeleton. Go flip them back down using his effect, Ghostrick Scare. And your turn, flips them all back face down. It works out. And then finally, 3 Ghostrick Vanishes. Reveal a Ghostrick monster from your hand. Ghostrick monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle or by card effect. Now, I don't have a certain card from I don't have 3 certain cards from this deck yet, but they all work with my extra deck. That would be the level 1 Ghostrick Duhijin, and level 3 Xyz Monster Ghostrick Alucard. I don't have them. Like, if you just need to know what they look like or their effects, just Google it. We have technology. My extra deck level 1s are Ghostrick, Mariah the Starbearer. This card would work really well if you had the Seal of Orichalcos, because that lets you summon cards in the back row. So, like, Xyz it and put it in the back row, and then your opponent can't attack your back row till they finish their front row. And Mariah's effect is your level 4 and lower monsters, which all Ghostricks are level 3 and lower, cannot be targeted by attacks. But you can still attack with your back row. So you've still got Mariah back there. Your opponent can't take out your cards with, like, effects or anything. Except for, like, Mystical Space Typhoon or anything. Not Mystical Space. Yeah, probably Mystical Space on your Silver Orichalcos, then you have to move it up. But before then, like, your entire front row is safe if it's all Ghostrick monsters. Like, that just works. And then, number 54, Lionheart. Sorry, that's, like, really horrible. But, that's all my level 1s. Level 2s, Duhijin Buster, and 65 Duhijin Buster, and 96 Dark Mist. This is why you need that rank up magic Numeron Force, because it lets you get number C65 and it lets you get number C96. So that works out. So that's my level 2s then. And then my level 3s, of course, is C65 and then C96. And then also you have I have 2 Genosaurus. When it's in the graveyard, you can detach an Xyz material from it, which I didn't know you could do that before, but you can, and it deals 1,000 damage to your opponent. So if you still have both of the things on it, like, just get rid of both, and that's instant 2,000 to them. Plus he has 2,000 attacks, so that's not bad. And then plus also with Ghostrick with Ghostrick Museum, that's when you want to, like, play Obelisk, or that's when you want to play freaking Slifer, because you can attack and it'll just be flipped to face down. It's not like it'll be halved, so you don't need to worry about that. But, like, that's the kind of crap that you'd use to go for broke. Get out both of them, and then freaking Onslaught for 8,000 if you have 4 cards in your hand. Like, that's 4,000 for Slifer, just total Onslaught of 8,000. Alright, so that's my deck profile on Ghostricks. I hope you all enjoyed. And remember, this deck is completely up for grabs. I mean, well, not like I'd sell it or anything like that, but like, this deck is up for editing, because I have a ton of cards. So if, like, you guys think there's a certain card I missed that I should use to edit it, like, let me know. And yeah, so just let me know. Alright, peace out, man. Remember, the deck box.